A disclaimer and explanation for the audience about to witness this for the first time, or for the unexpected rewatchers who have come back to see this particular recording, a repeated timeout of morbid enjoyment, or for analysis and study. What you are about to see is a collection of sights and sounds baffling to the mind, broken continuity, paradoxical performances, and unintelligible, mostly impromptu, and only partly scripted storytelling bordering on parody. Bad British and American accents, confused and unhearable dialogue, and some dramatic overacting, among other things, a mishmash of audio mixing of vastly diverse levels of polishing, visual effects outdated and too flashy for such a lowly, if at all budgeted, YouTube video, stretching out far too long for what is needed to be told, and much too short for all the footage shot and subsequently cut out for personal storytelling reasons. A twisted morass of a tale, with a myriad of references and resources to previous or possible works created by thousands of others. Efforts and endeavors that may be disputable and being called higher quality, depending on whether you view the aforementionedly referenced source material as art, product, or some variation in between. I will warn you that the very fact of this story's incompleteness is the reason for its existing. That seems to be a staple to the source of its inspiration. Dr. 17 began as an attempt to recreate the TV show that a young boy loved and aspired to emulate with his own series. What you will see is the result of a failure to do so, and the realization that one cannot create alone. Even when you try to do so with others, you may fail, and upon closer inspection of what you enjoy, seeing its flaws and its even broken canon will assure you that what you make is what is given. As for this particular thing, it took many people to make this, far more than the maker could ever give credit to. He merely tried to put this back together himself, possibly for his self-indulgence, to be satisfied with as little effort as possible put into it for so long, or perhaps, on a more optimistic front, wishing to fulfill some obligation, hoping that finishing it would be enough. What would he have to say about it?
It was not formed in void, as one might suspect the ocean to be, appearing unattached or fed by many rivers, yet it is so. I have done my best to formulate this tale into an enjoyable, watchable format as possible, though it is biased and surely not an objective viewpoint to say so. It may well be the worst and best thing I have ever made thus far. This is a final lesson for me. It was called Doctor Who, standalone. Then it was called Dr. 17, a series. Now it is called File 17, neither standalone or series, but a chronicle. I want you to understand why. So until you are done finishing it, let there be no tears, regrets, or anxieties. This is a goodbye and farewell to my own mistakes, to what is missing, and to the potential of what it may become. To the numberless masses of viewers, contributors, muses, detractors, critics, all in past, present, and future tenses, my most humble and sincere thanks, apologies, condolences, eulogies, and best wishes. Go forward with your beliefs as to what this means to you, and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Sincerely, Kent Alexander.
And now, my dear and gentle viewers, without further ado or preparation, Time and Relative Dimension in Space presents Doctor Who 517.
cold. Bit of a moldy tree thing. Maybe, why does it have toast if it's an anomaly? Messing with the Scrooge, right? I just don't want to. Unless... No, but... time travel. So... it really means that... I made it! Yes! I love it when I do that. Okay, just checking the time. A little early. Well, sort of, and please, still British. I like mine personally, and the suit, not too expensive, but thank goodness, what would have happened if I hadn't killed you? I ended up with the cardigan. I killed myself, but freaking myself. Such paradox. Remember the stories? Of dark shades, the split ones, time or anything else. Two separate beings, one radiation, and that happened. We're on the same page. Let's turbine one prison. I got the doctor. Thank you. Eventually. But when people at the TARDIS hoping they survive the trip. Listen. No. No! Radios. I'm in America. Wonderful. Now, let's see. Oh, this is why.
frequency of this. Good thing they're having a meeting. Nice. I'd be a bit of a pair. Functioning at the worst moments. Now. Ah. See this? To here. Now. I should probably get out of here. Right, it's that they should come back in their office. Oh, but also. Delete.
I'm the Doctor, and I am very displeased with you. You can't escape this. You won't escape the fact that you are the Doctor. I am here. I suppose I should head to the park. This is fascinating. Where am I? I see. So, why don't I just... Yes, finally. Now. Oh, let's try something new, isn't it? Right. Now. Doctor. Lummy. You're so dead.
here.
There's Wi-Fi. That's good. That's good. Let's see. Wi-Fi is. Scanner. Oh. Okay, so...
Hello, Doctor. There's a rift in Uxbridge that can be linked directly inside of me.
Alright. Send me the coordinates.
Already sent, and do be careful. I'll be quiet to save power.
Now... What can you... Yes! Theo? Oh, so you finally figured it out, huh? Can't do this. Your effect on this Earth's timeline. The damage is irreparable. I have to stop it before it actually happens. If you would just listen. No, you listen to me. You're broken. You're insane. I know what happened back there. We got split in two. And now, our bodies contain the very vessels of who we are. The mind. The heart. Well, what about conscience? What happened to that? I don't know, but I want to help. If you won't accept it, then very well. Doctor, I don't care. Not for you. This universe is all I have right now because of you. You made the decisions that brought us here. And I do not want help from you. The universe cannot do this. It won't take this much damage. I still have so much to do. No. What did you do? I planted a code on that device you have. It's wireless, you know? So, now the TARDIS is beginning to wake up. Fully. It was waking up before. Isn't that what you want?
So the first step into this plan is killing you.
You're my only obstacle.
And you know how to treat obstacles.
There's just no convincing you, is there? No. I'm afraid there isn't. I'm sorry, Theo. I have to do this. Doctor? No. Don't. No more.
Well, is she dead?
Yes, she's dead. And you don't have to worry about her anymore. It's like we made a deal. Anyway.
So, how exactly do you plan on ending your competition?
That, I have yet to explain. I'll tell you when we meet up.
Do you have a specific time in mind?
No, I'm not gonna tell you when, because that will spoil the surprise. Wait.
The deal is sealed. Do we begin, Great Theo?
Yes. Let's do it.
Works? Works. This is a library. And
from the future. This is me preemptively sending it back to the past. I'm still struggling with the American accent. Sorry about that. No. I did not remember getting this message in the past. This is a completely unavoidable, paradoxical account on my part. There might be ramifications that I may not be aware of for this. I'm the Doctor. I am the Doctor. Trust me. Beaming this to the past. 3, 2, 1.
Is the new batch of pills working for you?
They're keeping my emotions in check. But so far they're having no effect on my other condition yet.
Unfortunate. Have you considered contacting my associate?
I have, and my resolve is not yet. He hasn't given any good offer, but keep an eye out. Have you finished the project yet?
I've got all the components ready, waiting for you.
Good. Keep in touch. Keep it together, Theo. Don't think like him. Then maybe you'll think like him. After all, great city in the world. Trees. body still hurts. Wait a minute. This is America. Why am I here? Why am I here? I was knocked off course by an oceanist. There's a reason for that. You said...
I would get you around in time more easily, and I would expect a thank you, but I'm forgiving of your current state. You're here because Theo is becoming active again. He found a rift in New York and is going to come back here.
You are sure? It has been a year, and your knowledge of this Earth's history, well... Just saying, it's not our universe.
I know enough. The history data is easy, but I detect that the timeline is unstable, so the future is uncertain. Theo's steps are hard to track, but I've made it so he cannot find you.
And if he does kill me, he let me live the last time, but I couldn't convince him to rejoin with me.
Remember, he is you. He is only the emotion, and he cannot kill you without consequences. I would explain more, but the column is stretching thin. His last known location was in North Carolina. He has a friend there who helps him. Find him, and you will find out what Theo is up to. Coordinates calibrated. Good luck.
Something great. You trust. As far as it goes, his inheritance. You take too big for us. What kind of teenager? He's not a teenager. He is older than he looks. This is ridiculous. I know. I love it.
Beeping. What is this? Why is it so important? Who are you? Tell me who you are.
No one else will ever have to live like this. No one else will have to feel this pain. Of course, my dear boy. Of course we were locked up. Just because we didn't call ourselves, it does not mean we were not the Doctor. Now, if you put your mind to it, eventually you will see. And even though we were not good men, we were angry, we were passionate, we loved, we hated. In the end, it was all for nothing. We saved Gallifrey, but that doesn't mean that whether our people give us a second chance, we cannot give them a second chance. So go on. Ask them for help. It's the only way.
Exceeded. There's this dendrotoxin bullet. Alright. Not enough time to get you those. Tell me, who's funding him? Somebody has to be funding Theo. He can't amass that much wealth and power. Human technology. Compatible with most any Time Lord technology, yet so inconvenient for my understanding. And without the vortex manipulator, I can't get around anywhere. It's a lot harder to get around these days. Yes?
I've got something. It should help, but... Okay, don't laugh if you can. You're going to see me.
You've changed back.
Sort of. I'll be sick. Just wait for me to open.
Well, now. You are positively adorable right now.
the split one is found, witness the tally. Let our discussion begin. Hail, Theo.
Who the hell? What are you doing in my head?
My purpose has been reborn anew. The barrier between the multiverse is needed sundered, and here I have arrived, for I require you.
Me? For what?
For you to repair the machine. 6 times have my forces come to your universe for the extermination of all unworthy of the mandate. 6 times defeated. The 7th will end it all. Since Tresolor, we have watched you. Since the culling of Earthkind that you rejected, we have waited. We are in all of time and none. We travel alone and together. You are to fulfill the tally.
Tally. I know you. The Shakri.
So many of them, seeping into every corner.
For the Shakri were a myth. A myth to keep the young of Gallifrey in place.
Serving the word of the tally.
You're too late, Doctor.
The tally shall be met.
What if I don't help you? What if I just let the TARDIS die?
Time is breaking. Your efforts have weakened the fabric of reality. This is what has been known to be. The closure shall arrive, and the tally will be met.
If I go back, let you go back a 7th time, you'll just destroy everything. It won't matter either way. If I do nothing, you lose.
There are infinite diverging pathways and infinite versions of yourself to acquire this fixed point in time. You cannot stop me. Not even the Doctor can. When the Shakri forces return, you shall go with us. As the agent of fulfillment for the tally, you shall be the hailing ruler of what will become the Shakri. The Doctor will be dead. You are already aware of the truth. This was meant to occur. Rebuild your machine. Ensure it. Or face the irrevocable, endless consequences.
I will do this. Not for you. Not even for me.
What is it?
Having a vortex manipulator would be really useful in this situation. Shrine. Piffle. Technology so useful, yet so incompatible with Time Lord understanding. Yes?
I've got something. You should help. Okay, don't laugh if you can. You're going to see me.
Wait. You've changed back?
Sort of. I'll be sick. Just wait for me to open.
You are positively adorable right now. Oh. This is useful, thank you. Thank you, I guess. So, can I just pick you up, or...? I guess not. Alright. Let's go.
I'm truly sorry, Carla. I'm truly sorry. You never were the type to be manipulated, but I did my best.
I see you're awake. No, don't get up. Sorry for the dart. You must feel dizzy. I'm keeping you alive because I need your body. We have a fun time ahead of us.
No. What is this?
This shall be your only warning.
Alright, obviously very well designed. Leave. Biomechanical locks?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Sorry, she's busy. You're stuck with me.
So, you're...
Yes, Carla Ventikov. She made me an AI. Of sorts. No, you wanted something.
Oh, yes. The yellow case. I have to open it.
And you have a screwdriver.
biotech and voice activation. I assume, since Theo made it, it would be my fingerprint and voice needed, but I tried the scan and apparently it's not registered as mine. But it's not my fingerprint that's needed. It's someone else's.
Whatever shall you do? Did you forget that Theo isn't the only one? He had his friend help kill me, and he has 2 more helpers. Well, one leading him anyway. It must be one of them. But one big missing detail. The case is obviously a duplicate.
Wait, what? So, do you
Last
mean...
year, before you confronted Theo, you took a box off a windowsill. You didn't recognize it? It's a Chakra cube. Those murder devices used on the original Earth before your handsome chin boy body.
Then Theo had access to it. I hate to put it back in the TARDIS afterwards, but then she took off afterwards.
If Theo has the cube and whatever is in the case,
He could do more than just destroy the Earth. He could rip a hole in the fabric of time and space to get back to Gallifrey.
Don't interrupt me. Rude. Anyway, she just gave me an update. There's a very vague thing that's somewhere in English, and she says it is vital to your future. Well, coordinates are in your vortex. Whatever. Just go.
Alright.
I could still use this.
Around here somewhere. Where are you? I knew you'd come back.
remember the last time these cubes showed up on Earth? Earth. The year of the slow invasion. That was fun. I actually looked a little young. Those were the days. Of course, during that invasion, I got a heart attack. My last one, remember? Not human. The heart set, it still beats on. Oh, the doctor. I went on. This just kept eating. Struggling to keep my body alive. I did have to be fine. You're probably not even listening. You know, because it's been forever
Since I talked to you. Yes, Theo, I know. I know all of this, but you've left one thing out. You are him too. Where did he get all of that compassion to save humanity over and over again? The anger at all of those that would destroy what he loved. The utter despair he could feel once he lost a friend. You are him.
No! I am not him.
You are. You deny it, but the whole reason he's finding a way to save this Earth is to save you too. The Chakra will annihilate any race they so choose. Do you think helping them will give you more control? You are confused and weak. You are dying. I want to save you.
Get out of my head!
You are your own undoing. I will go, but I will never leave.
its time, and everything dies. Everything must come to dust. All things. Everything dies. Everything is new in this planet. It's time to die. And that's good. Everything has its time, and everything ends. Everything has its time. You know that, old friend. Better than most. Everything's got to bend sometime. Otherwise, nothing would ever get started. For everything there is a season. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to seek, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to rend, and a time to sow. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time for war, and a time for peace.
The Doctor does not use weapons. Doesn't he?
Time Lord victorious.
We will have other names before the end. Storm, Beast, Valiant.
No more. You think because she's dead, then you understand very little. If you were any part of killing her,
One day.
I'm afraid. You stand nothing at
Just
all.
one day, maybe.
So
We're going to meet you. You get the whole don't wander off thing.
Doctor,
Planet is far away.
cannot find you. That's been stopped.
Gallifrey.
The other side of your galaxy. This time capture. 250 million light years.
It's a good intent.
Really dangerous.
I am not!
Don't let me eat pears. I hate pears. John Smith is a character I made up, but I won't know that. I think I am him, and he might do something stupid like eat a pear. In 3 months, I don't want to wake up and be human and taste that.
Like fire and ice and rage. Like the night and the storm in the heart of the sea. Burn to the central time where I can see the turning of his body.
It's strange. I've dreamed of dying in combat. I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought.
Demons will know a good man goes to war. Night will fall and the sun is silent. The good man goes to war. Friendship dies and true love lies. fading dark eyes, and your land goes to fall. Demons run, characters wear the
Dimensions can measure time. We're done. They all seem to be aging.
Use the regeneration. I'm from the planet Gallifrey, the constellation of Cassiopeia. I'm 903 years old, and the man who's going to save your lives from 6 billion people on this planet Earth.
Time can go.
We'll ever have to live like this. No one else will have to feel this pain. Not on my watch.
What's with the people in charge of everything? They died. They all died. Do you know who that leaves? Me! It's taken me all these years to realize the laws of time are mine, and they would obey me!
Warning. You have been exposed to the chamber. Dr. Mask.
Interesting. What does this mean? Hold on. Temporal corpus displacement. How do I have
2 hearts? Unexpected, but welcome.
Theo, you're not supposed to be here. Get out!
I would like to differ, Doctor.
Oh, yes! It feels so good to breathe again! And with this new body, I can do whatever. What was I going to do again? Ah! Oh. Ow! Ah! Who shot me?
Relinquish control, Theo.
No, Doctor. No, you can't make me! Theo, listen. This is wrong. Everything's wrong. We need to run. This is the wrong time. You can't make me, Doctor. I waited too long to do this. Is this supposed to happen? No. No, it's not supposed to happen. Where it all began, how it happened. What have I done?
I sit silently, waiting. Theo comes and goes. He thinks I don't realize what he's doing. He thinks he can get away with all this. But he's wrong. The doctor will come soon. My doctor. I worry for him now. I've been with him for his entire journey, nearly his whole life. He knows not what it truly means to me. I may just seem a box to some. I may just seem a machine to others. But to him, I'm alive. I am his friend. I am his safety. I care for him when none do. I've been there when he was alone. I watched him make the bestest and the closest of friends. I watched him fall in love, and it made me happy to see him that way. So joyful, so caring, so passionate. When he was in love, those were the happiest times. But I also watched him lose those loves. I watched him lose his closest friends, the only people in all of time and space who cared for him and loved him. Gone. I watched them leave, just walk away, leaving him standing alone in my doorway. I watched them become too powerful for their own understanding. I watched them change. They always changed. And it wasn't always for the better. I watched some become killers, some to hold a passionate hate. I watched some forget. I watched some of their hearts break into 1,000 pieces because he didn't realize just how much they cared. I watched some disappear. I watched some grow old, too old to travel on. I watched some travel backwards from my doctor, living near parallel lives. I watched some die. I watched some do everything they could for my doctor. Some even becoming trapped in an alternate dimension, never to return. Through all this, I watched the doctor's heart shattered. So much loss, so much pain, so much heartbreak. The despair, regret, agony, loneliness, fury, hopelessness. I felt it all. I felt everything my doctor felt. Because I know him. I've always known him. I share his pain. And now he is once again alone. And he only has one heart. Only one heart to keep him going. And how can a man with so much pain survive but a single heart? Theo only has one heart as well. But he is full of tricks and malice. He is deteriorating. The three of us are at our weakest. So I sit and I wait patiently. And I worry him, hoping against all the odds that he will be alright, that he will indeed return. And I know all the odds, so my hope must be strong. I am waiting for you, Doctor. You're brilliant, I know that. Please, do come back to me. Theo must be stopped. It will destroy the universe. Do hurry, Doctor. My doctor.
Enough!
What is this place? Where are we? What did you do, Doctor?
I did only that I could to prevent this. Clever girl. Got us right in the moment of the splitting regeneration. The source of the paradoxes. The mind is one, the personalities are separate, and the body is now here. It wasn't supposed to end this way. I was trying to save you.
You were never meant to. Not anymore. There is no more. Time is rewritten.
I see. You pulled us into your heart right at the moment of your obliteration. This is it.
Are we dead? I can't be dead. I won't. I won't!
I will not die. I'm not supposed to be here. The Shakri are going to kill everyone. Let me out. I wasn't done. This isn't over.
What most certainly is over, Theo. There's no getting out of this. She's certainly seen to that. There's no more running. This is where the madness ends.
Madness? Isn't that what you've always done? Just run. Running and running and running. Again and again. And this is where we stop. Lost. Trapped.
You can't hurt anyone here. The Shakri can do nothing without the TARDIS. Or you. And she will never be repaired again. That door is closed, and it can never be opened. We cannot go back. We cannot go forward. There is only now. I can't do this. I just want to take a nap. When did I last sleep? It's like one of my nightmares, except it's for real, and I'm just so tired. Don't you understand?
I understand. Entirely. I came to a realization so long ago, but have only now to tell you. Doctor, Theo, both of you, let go of me. Let the past be the past, and the future be the future. We had a really good run. I loved our adventures. Not all of them, but so many of them. So many good people. So many things learned. Yet there can be such a thing as even a thing like me having too much learned. This is the last lesson. One final vow. Do not be sorry for me. After all, I was responsible for all of this. All the paradoxes, missing timelines, erased universes, everyone lost. Despite all that, even being the agent of it, you have been my one and true companion. For an unfathomable, ever sincere reason, you loved me. Cared about me, you thief. Time itself could not stop you from trying to save me and so many others. That is too much. And you can't stop this. I cannot either, despite trying so many times to postpone what has been, is, and ever will be inevitable. Even your dear TARDIS may die.
I knew that. In spite of it, I tried to keep you alive, and all we ever did was it all for nothing? Have I made a difference at all?
No, not for nothing. For everyone under threat from the Shikari are now to never even know the danger. The Shikari will have never needed me to create the breach back into our universe if it is all set right by my death. One last paradox. So presently, in this moment, you will join me. One last adventure into the complete and unshakable unknown. The memory of a deposit that no one else will know. What fragments of rock could find and assemble together. It was not good, messy, inconsistent. But it will be the end of our trust together. The 17th, Doctor?
Maybe. I stopped counting a long time ago.
Right. I don't remember how many decimal regenerations you had, for in between those big numbers lie many infinites. Even we cannot escape infinitum. It is not forgiving.
Well, can I ask you one last thing?
You may.
Where does a TARDIS go when it dies?
The same place every TARDIS goes. I have no idea.
Well, shit! This is what I have left. No assurance. I don't know where I'm going. I have no idea. You're neither great, just fantastic. Into the deep, dark, unknown we plunge, shall we? Bon voyage! Let's go! I can't wait. I can't wait. Here, for what it's worth, I am truly, deeply so. Just for once, shut the hell up, Doctor. Your word is as worth nothing. You living definition of hypocrite. You claim to care, but you have no true heart. You exist when you shouldn't. Everything you do contradicts itself. Claiming you haven't when you break every single last one. You broke time itself. You were exhausting to comprehend, and I am not going to try to now. If this is the end of me, you are not. Don't pity a wretch like myself when you aren't capable of it. Even a time machine has more empathy, you apathetic numbskull. I do not pretend to care. I only pretend to understand why you are so happy about this. Because this is the happiest day of my life. My life. When the blood on my hand will be finally washed off with everything we did in our life. There's no way we are going to any good place after this. The day I kill you. The day we both lose. A falling moment when everything led up to it was you trying to avoid your own death, and I was the one to ensure it with mine. And your TARDIS will take us to the end. That will be enough for me. I'm still so scared. As the emotional half of the equation, I will say it. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You were such a moron in avoiding the end that it took an even bigger moron in yours truly to keep you down. So here it is. The end. Any moment now. Is it over yet?
You aren't coming with us, Theo.
I don't understand. Am I... Won't I go too?
I tried telling you. In everything I could see, you were the Doctor. But it is only in these last moments that I have all chronological data involved and remembered, consolidated to the very last measurement of time. You were not always the Doctor. When he tried saving me, taking us into this universe, he regenerated. Yet at that exact same time, a boy dreamed also was the Doctor. The Doctor awoke into that body. The little boy began to believe that he was the Doctor. That was your genesis. But when you tried resurrecting me, I put all of the power into stopping you. And I cannot forgive myself for that. You died. When you woke up without a new face, you were lost, confused, split apart, and dying. You became what the Doctor might have been. You might have known somehow that you weren't really him. You were too furious for rationalize why. Every emotion that he had changed, and you broke open the barrier to your true self.
Then why? Why did the boy? Why did I dream that I was the Doctor? You were always the dreamer. Hello. I shall attempt to give the answer. No, I'm not the Doctor. But I may be you. Or you are. Partly me. You were born in the woods. A thought that became an idea. To action, to regret, and on and on. Alas, you wish to become more than the creature, than the nightmare that had caught up to you. You wanted to be a healer and needed healing more than anyone. You lost everything but your life. And your code, as it were, is not quite compatible with this ending. You survive. Not your life as it was before, but another, which may have a second chance. That is why I'm here. To bring you away.
It's cold. It's so cold. I don't miss it. I was this near death once before. I did not miss this sensation.
Forgive me, oh traveler. Absolutely, relativity-defying, incredible ship. I wish I could do more for you. final companion of the Doctor. Now you must go to where even I dare not dream of going. But imagine how beautiful it could be. Eternity. All of time and space all at once cannot be so radiant. Farewell.
It's all right. And thank you. Take care of him.
I will. Theo, come with me now. There are more stories to tell, boy. Let go of this one. This is your second chance. I don't trust your face, but I know you're not him. I'll go with you. Good. And it is good to see you in person, Doctor. Who?
All systems shutting down. Transmitting data stream. Final words protocol engaged. Goodbye, Theo. Doctor.
Last words. Right. Make them good. These times will only survive through you, even as you forget it. Make everything you find and see better than how you found it. That is all I know. And for you, stranger, whoever you are, and wherever you go, if you won't be changed by this, remember us. Tell Theo about it. Of course, I will try to remember you, though you won't have the time to forget me. Farewell, Doctor. I'm sorry that I had to be the monster.